Nobody actually made it into the comet before. Yeah, the Nomai did. They were there. They're like, this thing is a sphere, it has not exploded yet. At some point, it exploded. All right. I think I would like to... Ugh. Careful. I think I would like to clear off a couple of things on the to-do list. Namely, Brittle Hollow. I want to hit that observatory up. I keep not getting to the observatory or messing it up or falling. But no, yeah, because we didn't do the observatory yet. No, we did the observatory. We didn't do the, that's what showed us the location of the off-color planet. We need to go to the Dark Matter Forge, that's right. You know it's gonna be a good loop when you crash on liftoff. So, where are we going? Need to go, not here. Although actually, this seems like potentially promising. Need to find the best way to get down there to the Dark Matter Forge, because I'm still having a hard time getting there. I've never seen that before. I've never been here. Perfect. Makes sense. They would put a settlement next to the vessel. Of note, make sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Hello! That's gonna be important. Given concerns about our settlement's stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. Plume, I agree. We're here because the eye signal called to us and we followed. If we're to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. That's a very interesting path that leads directly to the observatory. Music in this game is so good. It is very good. Thought you were gonna punch a hole through Brittle Hollow with the speed of your approach, says Jack C. Pants. Next time. I mean, it is brittle for a reason, right? Okay. I guess you just find this floor kind of all over the place. Whoa! Okay, I think we've learned a little bit about what happened to the original vessel. This knowledge is too dear to us. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while on board of the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. And yet, from what I just saw down below, it almost looks like a space kraken attacked their ship. So be on the lookout for evidence of space krakens. Hopefully we have time to explore this place and it's not already falling apart, Jesus. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later? What we learn. Be well, Mallory. She survived. Eyelashes? Space eyelashes? Weird way to get oxygen. It's a child's writing here. Look out below! Look out for the gravity hole! Or should you slip and lose your grip, then into space you'll go. That was a little bit weird. Yeah, I definitely also already know that, kiddo. I can't understand, why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. So the eye sends out a signal to the vessel, which is their mothership. Some sort of space kraken attacks it, and then they launch 3 escape pods. But pod number 1 landed there, 1 landed here, 1 got eaten by whatever trapped the vessel, some sort of a space kraken field. However, we do have escape pod 3 on sensors, I believe. 2 we've been to. 2 was the twins. 1 is here on this planet. Okay, I can't quite find it. There it is. Escape pod 3. It's traveling. Don't know what planet it's on, if it's on a planet. Oh ho! Look at that. Starting to learn the information about the bonus planet. Anywho. Is Abe learning it up still? I mean, this is the first... I knew that the vessel had a problem. I don't believe they mentioned Space Kraken. So I think that is a new piece of information. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe. Keek, wherever you are. That one's gone. I think I've read that one before, actually. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1. Was he in 2 or 3? Was he able to escape at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Rather not make that jump. Jaxie Pants says, I bet if I played this game and beat it, I would still have questions. I think that's part of the fun. I want to walk over there. I really feel like I should be able to scan this, but... Hey-ya! So it says 50%. This is a limited time one. Wonder how long it'll last for. Well. Forgot that it tells you the integrity. We've already been over there. I don't think we need the path. What are we doing? Oh, right, we're trying to get to the damn forge, but it's on the ceiling. Maybe this is one way we can get to the forge on the ceiling by just getting in high. Yep. This is how you get there. So we gotta get here a little bit earlier, I think. I'm just walking on the same path. Quirk says the tonal shift gets me, the joy of exploring and then the sadness of it all. It's a very well put together game, huh? We're gonna have to come back. I'd like to do it sooner rather than later. We don't have to read the messages. We can just go straight to that path, follow it, and then hopefully get where we need to go and find what we need to find. What a cool looking area too. It's so good looking. Just looked up who the composer is, says Jaxie Pants. I'm not very big on music. Is it anyone who I would know or have any reason to know? No. Fair. BAFTA nominated. Oh, okay. Nope. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Wait a minute. Did they not create this black hole? Maybe their warp technology is not based on black and white holes at all. Maybe they discovered the black hole and the white hole here and used this to, like, as the blueprint for that technology. I don't know. Thought it would have come from them, but if they landed here and there was a black hole already here, the only explanation I can think of, really. You know what? While we're here, there's something that we can do immediately. Gotta fight the urge to jump in the giant black hole. Unexpectedly, you're supposed to jump into the black hole. No. Make sure we have our spacesuit on. No. The entrance was on this side. This looks like it was made from a, like an asteroid or something. Yeah! What is in here? Are we missing anything? We came here pretty early, so we've actually learned quite a lot since we've been here. Ember Twin, projection, stone. If you fell through warp by accident, every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. The tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding body. Okay. This one's very explicit about it. Gotcha. Hold on, let me get my balls. Let me get my balls bearinged. So we're rotating the entire place. Did you test the stone? I think I did test this. I think I actually took it and brought it back to Hearth. And I think I looked at it in Hearth. Admittedly, it's a lot easier to just do it like this. There's a tablet reader here, isn't there? That's probably why they put the tablet reader here, huh? Like, what's over here? Yeah, here it is. I didn't need to bring it to Hearth, but I did. Because I'm silly. How cool. How freaking cool. Let's take a sneak peek. Why? I don't know. Remy and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke. They appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing. This is where they learn initially about the whole time thing. They were like, is it our ship log updated? Maybe, you know what? It's entirely possible that I died before I, or like after I did the message. So this not showing up in the Hearth Mines was a glitch. Oh, you're right, wasn't it? Was it a blank message? And I was like, whoa, it was blank. That's how unusual. Is that what happened? I have a vague recollection of that now that you mention it. Of putting this in and then it being completely empty. So we reviewed the records. People are arriving slightly before departing. The implications are absurd. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs. He's kindly helping me attempt to recreate this at the High Energy Lab. An update? Come here at once. You need to see this. The result is the same every time someone warps. Very small. What's interesting is that that means that they didn't test breaking the universe. Okay, and this is just telling you all about it. Use the teleport. Cool. Well, I mean, at least we've learned that. I thought we had everything there. It was a very small station. But I guess, yeah, taking this all the way to Hearth displays no message. Poke would be the one to figure out how to break the universe. First, you must destroy the universe. Oh, you know what? Yeah, it literally says right there. Departure time, arrival time, 1/100,000th of a second before. Because they were running tests on it. Because we're here, they did not break the universe. Yeah, but like, I guess don't put me in charge of your theoretical physics lab, because the first thing I'm gonna try to do is take the black hole away at the wrong time. The first thing I'm gonna try to do is destroy the universe. Oops. Where are we going? We're going this way. Ugh. I don't really notice my feet that often. Let's see. Everything's starting to collapse. Oh my god, the universe is collapsing. We do need to reset, come down here and try to access the forge now that I know where to go. All right. I still feel like there might be something to do with the moon, but I tried launching rockets multiple times and it didn't work, but maybe you have to enter through the crater. Not the crater, but the, like, volcano. It just looks like there's lava inside of it, but it's, you know, possible there's something there. Hey, this tree's not giving me oxygen. This one will. Okay. I'm just kind of like wandering right now for a minute. Our ship must have fallen through the black hole. Black hole, son, won't you come? Whoa! Oh no, we didn't travel here. We flew through anyways. Ugh. I'm not hurt. The ship's not hurt. Perfect. What was I gonna do? Test the environment. See beyond the horizon. Illuminate dark areas. I feel like there was something I was gonna do. Look at the bumper sticker. You know what? Next loop. I don't want to get out and push. I guess what we're gonna do is slam ourselves into that planet. Looks like a giant eyeball. We'll slam ourselves directly into the sun. Is that the quantum moon orbiting? Oh, that's Timber Hearth. That's the quantum moon. I wonder. I wonder. No. What about a lava planet? You know, if there was time to get there, I would try to fly in. But looks like we're out of time. We have to still go to the water planet. I haven't been there yet because I just find the water levels to be tedious. That's what that is. That's the supernova the guy was talking about. If you look, things are starting to explode. They're all starting to explode, or a lot of them are. All the stars are going out. But that doesn't make any sense. Like, the speed of light is so, like, is the universe collapsing? Look at the lights going out. Oh. I guess it's just too bright, I think. What was that? What did we just experience? See, you see, this is why I like how I do exploration. We just learned two very important pieces of information. Number one, the stars are exploding, not just this one. However, I don't know how to interpret that. Not from a physics standpoint, but from like a game standpoint. Is the game implying that this is happening in real time, that the speed of light does not exist, or that the speed of light does exist? Because these stars are light years away. They would have to be exploding well before this star is exploding now. They would have to already be exploding. Now, if it's happening in every direction simultaneously, then that means that like whatever's happening is a collapse. Something is happening that's collapsing this universe effectively. But if it's just not taking into account the speed of light, then I don't know what to make of that, because that's not, like, I don't understand that. So it has to be like a at the speed of light collapse that's happening? It's a pretty small solar system. True, but that only kind of further emphasizes the question of what is the game, like, what physics is real, what physics isn't in this game? What is it trying to do? Because, yeah, it could be that the speed of light's not a thing in this game. Or it could be that, you know, the question exists. What's going on? The thing that collapses everything higher than the speed of light is causality. Would it, though? Or would it still propagate at the speed of light? Okay, we need to go to... We need to go to their ship. Where was their ship? It's not the observatory. It's not this. I forgot where their ship was on the planetoid. There it is. That's their ship. That's where we need to be. It seems like a good spot right here. Now, be careful. In fact, just walk down the damn stairs. I know I'm not doing that, but after this, we'll walk down the damn stairs. Jaxie Pants says, I don't necessarily need the answers, I like the questions. It makes you think. That's what I like about the game. We be thinking. I was hoping you'd forget the spacesuit classic. Hey, wait a minute. I don't think I've forgotten the spacesuit before, but I have purposefully not put it on when I just wanted to make sure that I just, you know, got to a new location. Or reset the time loop, rather. Just be like, you know, I'm done. Zerk says, my favorite thing to see others do because I've done it too. You know what? It probably goes down every time it gets hit by a flippin' asteroid. There we go. Or, no, we're still going. Oh, there we go. Luckily, they have a lot of these gravity stones. I may have actually been up here already, but I still need to find a way up into the roof. Actually, it looks like we're there. We found it. Hell yes. It's right there. Now this looks familiar. I think I've definitely been here before. I remember coming down here, picking this up, having to find a place to read it. We've definitely been here before. 100%, 100%. Which means that we have not gotten up there yet. How the heck do I get up there? I think I have all the pieces necessary to solve this puzzle. I'm just dumb and can't solve the puzzle. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Ugh. Wanted to look at it. Oh, the ship has already fallen through. Oh, nice. Not dumb, just haven't thought of the solution. I think there's definitely something that I'm missing, because this is a launch pad, a sending pad. Looks exactly the same as the other ones. Okay, I get it. I figured it out. I figured it out. Figured it out. That's why they have you do this every single time. The only difference is that this one has an alignment system. The other ones don't. Otherwise, they're exactly the same. I gotta get my ship. Because they only teleport when they are aligned. Okay. That's why the other ones, they have like this on it, that like slit that you can look through, and you can look up from all of them. Ow. So, go here. Oh, shift is startup. What did I lock onto? Oh, it's probably the subspace beacon or whatever the hell it is. We're going. Yee, there. We're going to the twins. All we have to do is just find the right tower, but they're all themed. We even read a message regarding that. They designed the towers to look like their destinations or something. So we will just plug this out here. Doesn't matter where we put it as long as it's not on the equator. I want to try to go to Brittle Planet. You know what? Let me actually fly around for a moment. Make sure I remember which one's which. So this is... looks like the Twin Towers. This is Hearth. I think. Man, I actually don't remember which one was which. This one's probably... oh, I'm out! This one's probably it. Now, the only question is, how long do you have to stand here? You know? We're going to Brittle Hollow. We're on the opposite side of the planet. But we are rotating pretty quickly. So if I'm right... there's Giant Steep. And then as we pass it, we will see Brittle Hollow coming up. See if this is it. Ah! Now, I made a mistake because I should have raised the forge first. Also, don't jump, because if you jump, you will fall. Return warp status charged. Step onto the warp receiver to return. Convenient. Black hole forge. It's okay, though, because we can just do it real quick. Real quick, like. Although, to be honest, we should probably do it now, because our ship's over there. Hell, man. We have to fall, teleport, go to the ship. Yeah. Probably have time to do it. Why the return is instant, I don't know. Not instant, but why the return doesn't have that requirement, I don't know. Right. Don't worry, folks. must be very weird jumping to a different planet. Wish I got a little closer. Could also reset, but I think we're good. We're good enough. We're figuring it out. Oh, watch out! Careful. I'd like to get out of here before that thing arrives. Okay. If you are jumping to a different planet by foot, consider yourself a warp machine. How much time has passed? You know, honestly, a timer would be really nice to have. Good enough. Now this is Meltwater. The Black Hole Forge is up there. The control is over here. So, yep. All right. Now we should be able to access it. Surprising lack of autopiloting into the lava moon. I do try to avoid that whenever possible. And where's the sun? I would love it if there was like a just time. Like, how much time do I have? Should I try to progress something, or should I try and just, the heck is that? None. I mean, it's just a space rock. Whoa! That was cool. Ship seems intact, although the autopiloting seems a little bit kerfuffled. Where is my planet? There it is! I can accelerate while we're trying to get there. Abe has been to High Energy Lab, I'm assuming because he knows about the tower designs. I have been to the High Energy Lab, yes. Do that to the sun! Oh, don't worry, I will. Well, it looks like we still have some time at least. It's not that one. This one. We don't need the ship anymore. Thank you. Unfortunately, we might also not have any, God. Might not have any time because we still have to wait for the alignment to teleport unless it's already locked in. Damn. Okay. while we're here, if I can avoid having to pull the thing up, that would be nice. Because I'm sure there's something here we need to learn. No tablet? No tablet. It also might have just flown upwards. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. No problem. What? Didn't think I'd see that. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? Were they mining black hole cores? Oh, the warp cores are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude, in that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Vero your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin. Just make sure Yarrow receives it. Poke, of course you are. Poke. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so their deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. Already done. Although I might need a refresher. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? I think a warp... Is he making a, like, sexual pun here or something? That isn't an unreasonable belief given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. Your mama's so fat she's her own astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. So that one will always work. So you can. So the hourglass twins teleport does go somewhere. Warp tower aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. As long as the receiver's on Ash Twin, it'll work. I think. Regarding the warp tower on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke, says Clary. Poke. We don't need to align. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees. This demonstrates it. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental teleportation. Well, white and black. I think I've already seen the projection stone, but I'll take it with us again. Pretty sure I've already seen this one. Good news, the advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. Ignore her, the core's finished. She will be finished as well. Don't worry, love, Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, her design work is clever, says Clary. Yara, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy.